Hey everybody, welcome to my backyard. I am Matt Abdoo here today, going live with all of you, showing you some incredible, quick turkey tenderloin recipes for summer grilling, partnering up with the Turkey Federation and Turkey Smoke. I hope you guys are in for an incredible ride because today is going to be delicious, it's going to be fun, it's going to be easy, and maybe it's going to give us a new spin on some things that maybe we didn't think to cook before. And I got to say, I love cooking with these turkey tenderloins. They're absolutely amazing. It's got all that incredible, delicious flavor of turkey. And lots of times, guys, a little education, you might be walking past them every single day in the refrigerated meat section of your grocery store and not even know that they're there. They come pre-packaged and it's always fresh. Lots of times people think turkey and they think it's frozen and they think it's Thanksgiving or they think it's deli meat. And guys, I'm here to tell you today it is that and so much more. Don't get me wrong, I love Thanksgiving turkeys. I love a good turkey hoagie, turkey sandwich. But cooking with turkey on a regular daily basis, whether that's ground turkey, turkey tenderloins, turkey legs and thighs, turkey breast, it is all absolutely delicious, healthy, and amazing eats. And it couldn't be easier. And I guarantee for those of you cooking at home that have done chicken, it's almost exactly the exact same cooking techniques and methods. But to get started today, we're going to be kicking off 3 summer grilling recipes for you guys. And the first one we're going to do is a Korean barbecue sauce glazed turkey tenderloin kebab. I love all the flavors of the Korean barbecue sauce. It really kicks up the turkey. It makes it something fun, different, unique that you might not have had before. Second, we're going to turn ourselves into an incredible balsamic and Dijon marinade that is so delicious on these turkey tenderloins. We're going to take that turkey tenderloin, we're going to cut it thin into cutlets, then we're going to marinate it in this amazing balsamic Dijon marinade, grill it up over really high heat, and we're going to use that as a topper to a classic Caesar salad because why not? It can go really great with anything. You make a sandwich out of it, but I'm doing it on a salad for you today. And last but not least, we're going to finish with a Mojo marinated turkey tenderloin grilled up with all that delicious citrus, garlic flavor, cilantro. It's just going to be a spectacular day. So with all that being said, it's time to get started. And one of the cool things about what I'm going to be showing you today is every single piece of turkey tenderloin is the same, but we're going to be cutting it up a little bit different to show you 3 different style techniques of cooking it. All they're going to be happening on your grill. Now, behind me here, I have a Weber Genesis propane grill, whatever grill that you have at home. You could be doing this on charcoal. I love firing up some Royal Oak natural lump charcoal. I love all the amazing flavor. Sometimes if I'm cooking for my family, though, I'm in a quick pinch and I just need some quick, so I fire up the gas grill. But if I have time, if you guys are watching today, if you have charcoal, fire it up. We love a charcoal grill. Or if you have a smoker, pellet smoker, sticks burner, whatever it has, you can do a lot of these things on the smokers as well and give it that fun nuance of smoke flavor. But to make our Korean barbecue sauce glazed turkey tenderloin kebabs, the first thing we do is start off by making a very simple Korean barbecue sauce. Now, you do not have to make this at home. You can go and buy an amazing barbecue sauce. It doesn't even have to be the Korean barbecue sauce. The biggest thing I'm encouraging you guys here to do is to just cube this turkey tenderloin up, skewer it, and let's grill it. Let's cook it with whatever seasoning, whatever flavors you have. But today we're doing the Korean barbecue sauce flair. So barbecue sauces, most of them start off with some ketchup. So in my pot, I'm just going to combine I have about 1 cup worth of ketchup. It's a half a cup in that container. Another half a cup of ketchup here. And the great thing about making barbecue sauces is they last pretty much forever. So you can make a batch of this and then use it throughout the week, whatever you want to put it on as some other fun things. Gochujang. You guys may be watching and saying, Chef Matt, what the heck is gochujang? It's a fermented Korean pepper paste. You can find this now in almost every single grocery store has it. It has an amazing flavor. It's got a little bit of heat to it, but nothing crazy. Next, we have some rice wine vinegar, about a half a cup of that. About a 1/4 cup of soy sauce.
Matt, we lost Instagram Live for just a second there. So if you could go back and just kind of give an overview of what ingredients you're using right here.
Sure. So guys, if you're just joining us right now, we are making a Korean barbecue sauce. It's going to be going with our turkey tenderloin kebabs. It's going to have all this amazing Korean barbecue sauce flavor to it. But the first thing we're doing is making our Korean barbecue sauce. And I love making barbecue sauces at home. They're super simple. But guys, if you don't have time to make barbecue sauce, you just want to go buy your favorite one, by all means, please do. It's going to work out just great as long as we're following all these techniques. And more importantly, we're cooking these turkey tenderloins when we do it. So in my pot so far, I have ketchup, I have soy sauce, I have rice wine vinegar, and I have gochujang. And we were talking about what gochujang is. Fermented pepper paste that has this amazing flavor. It's very common in lots of Korean and Asian cooking. And it brings that nice sort of flavor profile as well as a very slight bit of heat, which I love with our Korean barbecue sauce. Next, we need some sweetness. And to that sweetness, we have some light brown sugar. Almost every barbecue sauce has some form of sugar or honey or something of that nature in it. It's all good. And then some aromatics. We have some granulated garlic, granulated onion. When I'm making barbecue sauces, guys, I like using these powders because they all come together and they make a nice, smooth sauce. This isn't really a time that you want to like chop up fresh onions or fresh garlic for this particular thing. And the powders of the granulated ones work really, really great. Some ground ginger. Again, we're getting those Asian flavor profiles in there. And last but not least, just a little bit of sesame oil. All that stuff is just going to go into a pot. We're going to take it. I'm going to have this. I have this awesome side burner here on my Weber grill. Just going to get it lit. And we're going to let this come to a simmer. And it's going to simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes or so until it gets that nice viscosity and all those flavors come together and marry in such a magical way. So next, here's the star of the show, guys. We have our turkey tenderloins right here. And what we're going to do with these is the first thing is we're going to get them all cubed up in about 1-inch cubes. Now here you can see these turkey tenderloins. Again, guys, they come right in the grocery store. They're right in the refrigerated section of the aisle. They're right next to your pork tenderloins. You probably walked right past them and thought they were pork tenderloins. Tons of different brands on the market. Find whichever one your grocery store has. As long as it's turkey tenderloin, this is what we want. It's going to have all that amazing turkey flavor, and it's going to be super tender, just like a chicken tender would be. But they're a lot bigger. So I'm just kind of cutting these into 3 strips, just like so. And then I'm going to cut these strips just kind of right down the way into nice 1-inch cubes. Now, if you wanted to be something cheeky, you could take a whole strip like that, put it on a skewer, and have it be one entire piece. You know, I'm half Italian, I'm half Lebanese, and growing up my life, we ate lots of kebabs, and this sort of traditional 1-inch cube size piece for a kebab is just what I know and love. So I love doing it that way. Now, you don't have to be overly cautious when cubing these up. Just kind of get them in the general area of it. If obviously you're never going to have a perfect rectangle, square, cube, just you want the chunks to be about 1 inch in size. Really quick, easy peasy, just like this. And in case you guys are wondering, I am down in South Florida, and it's about 100 degrees outside, and I'm standing in front of a high heat grill. So it is ripping hot out here today, but we got the sunshine, and that's what's important. All right, so next, we have our turkey tenderloins all cut up. Now we got to make our seasoning for them. So for our seasoning, it's something that's really simple, but we're going to emphasize some more of that Korean barbecue flavor and pizzazz. And what I have here, guys, in these few containers, this is gochujang. This is a Korean pepper. Now, if you can't find that, you can just use some chili powder, which will work really, really great. So to that, I'm going to add in some granulated onion, some granulated garlic, a little bit of kosher salt, a little bit of red pepper flakes or chili flakes, whatever you call them, just to emphasize that heat. I also like the specks of red, the fun colors, and like a teaspoon worth of sugar. You might be saying, why am I adding sugar? Sugar is a flavor enhancer the same way salt is, and it's really delicious in bringing out the flavors. It also helps create like a fun caramelization on the outside of whatever it is that you're cooking. It's sort of like a barbecue rub trick, if you say. So I'm just going to put it in this container and shake it up. And now I'm going to take this spice rub that we made, and I'm going to generously season my turkey tenderloins with it. Just like this. Oh, yeah. And obviously, you guys at home, if you have a bowl, you can definitely put it in a bowl. You can put it in a Ziploc bag. Let this get all nice and seasoned up so that every nook and cranny of our turkey tenderloin chunks are covered. You might have a little left over. That's okay. It's nice to save it if you wanted to put a little emphasized seasoning on at the end. And now it's just, we're going to skewer these guys up, right? Super simple. I have these big, fun wooden skewers. Now, lots of times people say with wooden skewers, you need to soak them. These are not soaked. If you want to soak them so they don't catch on fire, you can certainly do that. But these are really big and thick and hardy, and I haven't really had an issue with them catching on fire on the grill. So it's been pretty fantastic for that. So now you can just see I'm taking my turkey tenderloin cubes, and I'm going to put like 5 or 6 per skewer. And I'm going to get 4 skewers out of this recipe, out of these 2 turkey tenderloins. This recipe is good for about 4 people, 2 people if you're super hungry, or you're just a big guy like me and you like to eat a lot. So 4 to 5, 6 pieces per skewer, I think is a good portion. Just like this. And you can see Just really how simple that is. But like the spices rub on the outside of it, once this hits the grill, it's going to, just become something truly spectacular. And just keep skewering them up. Now, I'm going to take a quick look at my barbecue sauce. Yep, it's starting to simmer. Perfect. That's great stuff. Cubing away. And we're going to do one more kebab. Now, the other thing that's great about these two guys is you can even get these skewers done in the morning if you wanted to. Just put them in like a nice, hearty, gallon-sized Ziploc bag. Careful that skewers don't punch a hole through the bag, but you can have them done early in the day, so when you get home, they're just kind of marinating in these seasonings a little bit, and they'll be ready just to fire right on the grill as soon as you're done, or as soon as you get home from work, so it's super quick. But what we have here now, guys, is I have my grill set to high heat. The temperature gauge is around 600 degrees. Some grill maintenance. It's always super important to clean your grill before cooking on it. So I have a simple brush. There's two types of brushes out there. There's hot grill brushes and there's cold grill brushes. The hot grill brushes have the metal bristles on them, and the cold grill brushes are usually made out of plastic, and they're usually red. If you have a red plastic grill brush, please do not use it when the grill is hot, because all that's going to happen is it's going to melt, and it's really not going to be all that good for your grill or for the food that you're cooking on. And then the next thing that I like to do is I like to oil my grill a little bit to help prevent things from non-sticking. But a tip that I would like for you to say before you oil your grill, turn all of your burners off. Let's turn them all off. We're going to give it a little spritz. You're going to see it just kind of smoke up right away. But that's all we need is just a little spray of oil. And then we're going to take our turkey tenderloin kebabs. I'm going to put them right back on the high heat. Now that the oil's sprayed, I'm going to turn our gas back on. Get these guys cooking. Fire's right back up. And I'm just going to put them nice and together in the hot spot of my grill. And it's going to be about 4 minutes per side. If we think of a cube having 4 sides, it's going to take anywhere from 12 to 16 minutes to fully cook. So 3 to 4 minutes per side, keep rotating it, or until we reach an internal temperature of around 160 degrees, because when we pull them off, it's going to come up to that 165, which is going to make them fantastic to eat. So now, just in that time it took us to skewer our barbecue sauce is coming to a simmer. I'm just going to give it a nice mix. I'm now going to reduce this heat to low, and we're going to let this keep on cooking for about another 10 minutes or so. By the time that we are done with these turkey kebabs, it's going to be ready to go. However, by the magic of TV, I already have some pre-made that's ready to go, and it's just this gorgeous red. It's got all that sesame flavor, the soy, the gochujang in there, the flavor, the smell, the aroma. This is fantastic. The ginger, and to keep things a little bit quicker, I have a couple gorgeous turkey tenderloin kebabs that I've already pre-cooked at that point. So now I'm just going to put them over here on the other side of the grill. Now, here's a pro tip. Something I love doing when grilling is I like to set up what's called zone cooking. So we're going to have one side of the heat set to high and the other side of the heat, the grill set to low. And the reason being is I want to glaze these up with a barbecue sauce, and I want to put it on at the end. And the reason for that is that I don't want the barbecue sauce to burn. And I also don't want it to make a sticky, hot, sugary mess on my grill. That's going to be a mess to clean up later. And also, all those sugars could catch on fire and really make for a problematic sequence or scene on your home grill. So you got to be careful with that. So whenever we're glazing anything with barbecue sauce, guys, always do it in the last few minutes of cooking. It is super important that we do that to make sure that A, the barbecue sauce doesn't burn, and B, it doesn't make a sticky, sugary, flammable mess out of your grill when you're home cooking. And when we get to this point, we're just going to set and close our grill. Let that barbecue glaze set on those Korean barbecue turkey tenderloin kebabs. It's going to take probably just about a minute or two because we just want it to get nice and sticky and tacky. And then what I want to show you guys is I'm just going to finish this together for a super simple, quick dinner. On my plate, I have already made some just peppers and onions that I've sauteed. Really simple. I had a yellow bell pepper in the fridge. I had an onion that I just cut up. Just sauteed it with a little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper. I'm going to put a little pile of some of these peppers and onions right there on my plate. So simple, so good. And already just after those few minutes, this barbecue sauce is already nice and sticky and glazy. I love that. Look at the sheen. I wish my lighting was better so you guys could see this better, but it's so beautiful. The flavors, the aromas, it's amazing. I'm going to take that, 2 skewers, just put them right here on the plate with some of my peppers and onions, And I'm going to finish it with just some chopped up scallions. These were something super simple, just like that. And you have dinner ready to go in under 20 minutes with some new fun flavor profiles that you might not have had before. And if you did, putting it on a turkey tenderloin might have been something you haven't done before. And this is where it's at. So much incredible flavor. I'm going to have to give it a bite and let you guys know how we did. So let's check it out. Here we go. Cheers. Oh, man. Forget it. Exploding with flavor. The turkey tenderloin is so tender. It's unbelievably tender. I gotta give one more bite. I didn't eat lunch yet. Oh yeah, that's a home run. This is definitely something, if you went to the grocery store tonight, go to the refrigerated meat section, find the turkey tenderloins, get this ready for dinner for your loved ones, your family, and they're gonna be happy that you watched this live video today and that you made this. So please, I encourage you guys all, give this a taste, give this a try. It's absolutely delicious and certainly worth the effort and the bite. Throughout my demonstration today, guys, if anybody has any questions, please don't hesitate. There's a comment section. Drop your comments, drop your questions in the comment section. I'd love to do my best to answer them for you. It can be about anything cooking turkey. It doesn't have to be these recipe specific. Let's have some chats. Let's interact. Let's talk to each other. And let's bring each other together through food and cooking, because that's my favorite thing in the world to do. So, Korean barbecue glazed turkey tenderloin kebabs. Simple, delicious. Next up on deck, we are going to make an amazing balsamic and Dijon marinated turkey tenderloin cutlet that's going to go on top of a classic Caesar salad. So first things first, I'm going to glove up. And don't worry, I'm going to be keeping an eye on my turkey kebabs as they're cooking. I'm not going to let them go to waste for sure. I'm going to bring over my balsamic marinated set. All right. Vegetable oil, balsamic vinegar, some water, honey, salt, Dijon mustard, oregano or Italian seasoning, and some black pepper. Gallons of black bag for marinating. And of course, we can't forget our turkey tenderloins. The cool thing about turkey tenderloins, guys, is they come 2 per pack. So, and they're around probably 5 to 6 ounces each, maybe more. This might be like a pound. This is a big boy. But it's certainly enough to feed 2 people. If you're stretching out a dinner, you could probably get away with feeding 4 with it. But here's this deal. Balsamic marinade. I have about 1 cup worth of vegetable oil here. And I have about 1/3 of a cup of balsamic vinegar here. I'm going to add that to my oil, just like that. And now we're going to add in the rest of our seasoning. Some salt, a little bit of that water. Water just kind of mellows out all the vinaigrettes, makes it a little bit more balanced. Some oregano, my ground black pepper, and now it's time to add to this our Dijon and our honey. I have about 3 tablespoons of Dijon in here. We'd like lots of Dijon. The Dijon is going to kind of help marinate, emulsify this dressing together. This is also fantastic, guys, if you just wanted to use this as a straight up salad dressing. It's super, super delicious. So from there, we're just going to do this fun little trick. We're going to put our lid right on top of that container. If you had a blender at home and you wanted to blend it, if you wanted to slowly whisk in the oil, you can make it really super emulsified. But for the marinade, we do a little shakerado. Let's put it in our container. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. That's it. We have an amazing Dijon balsamic vinaigrette. Great marinade, great for salads, great for really whatever you want to put it on, where you'd use a vinaigrette or a dressing. It's amazing. Now, on to our turkey tenderloin cutlets. Cutlet being a word for just a thin slice. Lots of times I'm sure you guys have had chicken cutlets, right? Whether the chicken cutlet would be made into Parmesan, cutlet, something from just super grilled. But in the interim, while we're talking, we're just going back to our Korean barbecue kebabs. Look at that beautiful grill mark that's happening on these guys. They're cooking away. They're smelling so good. They're looking even better. All right, getting our grill set up to high. All right, so to make a cutlet with these turkey tenderloins, we want to cut across the grain. What does that mean? I think lots of times people hear the across the grain and they get very nervous, they get very concerned, they get very scared as to what that means. And simply it means on any piece of protein, the muscle fibers run in certain directions. And they run literally as a straight line. So on this turkey tenderloin, I can see the muscle fibers going in this direction, just like this. So what I'm going to do to cut my cutlets, guys, is I'm going to use my knife at a slight angle. I'm going to cut against them, perpendicular to them, not with them, so that I get a nice, thin slice of turkey tenderloin. Just like that. And we're going to do that to the entire turkey tenderloin, and we're going to get about 4 cutlets per tenderloin. Really simple. See? We're going to keep cutting, and I will get maybe one more. So in this, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thin slices. Go to the other one, do the same thing. Cutting against the grain. Remember, when we cut against the grain, we're cutting against the lines of the muscle fibers. It's going to make for a more tender bite. It's also visually going to look a lot nicer. Keep cutting, just like that. Beautiful. Now this is another thing, guys. When you're at home, we got 4 nice cutlets right out of that. It's about a 1/2 inch thick or so. Great thing about these is we can do this all ahead of time. Have these marinated the night before. So when you come home, pull them out of the bag, throw them on the grill, get ready. So all of our cutlets are going to go right into this gallon-sized Ziploc bag. And now I'm going to take some of my Dijon balsamic vinaigrette marinade. I'm going to pour about half of this onto the turkey tenderloin cutlets. Seal up the bag. Give it a nice little massage. Make sure we evenly distribute all of that marinade onto the turkey. And we're going to put this in our refrigerator for 1 hour to overnight to get it nice and marinated, to really get the turkey to soak up all that amazing flavor, that balsamic and Dijon vinaigrette. And then you can see here, I have, by the magic of television, some that I've already marinated. And here's a really fun tip, guys. Before you ever go to the grill out of anything that's out of a marinade, make sure you take it and put it onto a plate or a platter before you put it on your grill. Because what we want to do is we want to basically drip off any of that excess oil and vinegar, because we do not want it to go onto our grill and create flare-ups. Flare-ups when you're cooking on a grill create sort of that soot, that black smoky stuff on your food. It's really acrid. It doesn't taste good. And this simple step of just taking it out of the bag first and not dragging any of that extra oil or balsamic onto the grill while you're doing it goes a really long way, and it's a really great added step. So again, we're going to come back to our grill. Make sure it's nice and clean. Turkey kebabs are still beautifully cooking away. We love that. Keep cooking. I'm going to take a little spritz of oil. I'm going to turn off this burner before I do it. You can see the smoke coming. Grill rates are really nice and hot. And now I'm going to take these turkey tenderloin cutlets, just like you would a chicken cutlet, and we're going to put it right on our grill grates. I like doing it at about a 45-degree angle, just because I like the grill marks to have that angle appearance to it. I just think it looks fun. And the great thing about these turkey tenderloin cutlets, guys, is they cook super quick. Start to finish, it's probably only going to be about 5 to 6 minutes in total while we're cooking these guys. So while that's happening, I'm going to do a little quick cleanup. Quick little cleanup, and now we're going to assemble our Caesar salad. Now, cool things about Caesar salad, guys, this can be something that if you're super into it, make your Caesar dressing at home, you can. If you want to buy Caesar dressing, just put together a really nice, fun Caesar salad, you can do that too. Or if you want to buy one of those pre-made kits, again, there is zero judgment here. We're just getting dinner on the table in a delicious way, feeding our friends and family, and just making something really nice that everybody can enjoy. So in my bowl, I have some chopped up romaine, some croutons. No judgment, guys. I bought them, but they're really delicious. They're those, you know the deal. Those brown croutons. I love those things. And now in my bowl, I'm going to toss together. I have some shaved Parmesan. Why not? Some croutons. I have my Caesar dressing. Perfect. And I'm going to save a little bit more of my shaved Parmesan to garnish the salad at the end. So we're going to take this and just mix it all together. Toss it, toss it, toss it. Until all that lettuce is nice and coated with that Caesar dressing. Oh yeah. Who doesn't love a good Caesar salad? I love Caesar salad. I could probably eat it every single day of the week. And when you're putting this delicious balsamic and Dijon marinated turkey tenderloin on top of it for the protein to go along with it, you're in a good, happy place. And so again, guys, I've already pre-taken some of these cutlets and I have already cooked them off for us. They're so delicious. I brought them up to about 160 degrees. They carried over to 165. It was super quick. We're just going to take these turkey cutlets, fan them over the top. You could take a knife and just sort of really easy, just slice them into nice strips to garnish your chicken Caesar salad. I'm sorry, your turkey tenderloin Caesar salad. Look at that. Delicious turkey tenderloin marinated in balsamic Dijon. Let's give it a little bite. It's incredible. I think one of the things that I love the most about these turkey tenderloins, guys, is that they are what the name is. They are incredibly tender, and they take on the flavor of these sauces and these marinades so exceptionally well that it just works. It works. It's easy. It's there. And I think if you guys take anything away from this day, is don't forget that the turkey tenderloins are in the refrigerated section of your meat aisle at your grocery store. They're in a clear little plastic tube. They kind of look like they could be pork tenderloin. They're usually right next to them. And there you have it. Dinner on the table in about 10 minutes max, not even. Balsamic, Dijon marinated, turkey tenderloin, Caesar salad. You can eat it every night of the week. It's so good. It's so delicious. And moving on, because I know everyone's time is very valuable. And again, my biggest takeaway for you guys today is just to inspire you to go and find the turkey tenderloins in your grocery store in the meat aisle and start cooking with them. You can try these recipes. You can try tried and true recipes of things that you already do that you know that your friends and family already love, because you can do that too. But just go find it. Go and cook with it. So many incredible health benefits that go along with it. The flavor is amazing. They're so tender and they're so juicy, and all this stuff is really, really, really good and easy and fast. And that's the beauty about things, guys. I've been cooking my whole life since I was 15 years old. Worked in really high-end fine dining restaurants in New York City for a very long time before we got into the barbecue game over at Big Beach. And we can make these exceptionally beautiful, and complex does not have to be complicated. We're building amazing layers of flavors in all these recipes that we're making, simply really in real time, to make it really easy for you guys. Also, just as we're catching up, barbecue sauce is perfectly done. In that time that it took to do the last two recipes, our barbecue sauce is not done. What we're going to do with this, let it cool down, transfer it to a food safe container, and just refrigerate it until you're ready to use it, and use it on as many things as you want. It's just so good. Turkey tenderloins, put it on a turkey breast, put it on a turkey leg and thigh, put it on some turkey wings. You're going to be in happy town. Korean barbecue sauce. Super easy, super simple. Let's take a peek at our turkey tenderloins. Give them a quick flip. Another fun trick, guys, when you're grilling, the meat will always tell you when it's ready to flip. If you're trying to move something or turn something on the grill and it's sticking, be patient, wait a little bit longer. It will naturally start to release itself. As long as the grill is clean and the grill is oiled, you just have to sometimes be patient. And if it does start to stick, just take a step back, give it a few more minutes, let it cook, and then eventually it will release itself so you can turn it over really, really nice. And those have all another 2 minutes left before they're done. So while that's cooking, our last recipe today is something that I absolutely love. Is a Mojo marinated turkey tenderloin. Now the cool thing about this, guys, is we are not even going to be cutting these. We're going to be leaving these whole, so it's almost going to resemble the size of a whole chicken breast when it's cooked, and then we're going to slice it really nicely and put it with a simple set of rice. So here we go again. Turkey tenderloins. I got 2 of them. And what we're going to do, I have Ziploc bag. I love Ziploc bags for marinating. You guys might think I'm a little crazy about it, but it just makes cleanup really easy. It's really simple, and it gets the job done because you can really fully submerge whatever it is that you're marinating in a Ziploc bag versus if you had a bowl that you're marinating it in or a Tupperware container. I just find the Ziploc bags to be really easy and clean. Now, Mojo, very traditional marinade, primarily using citrus. So I have orange juice, lemon juice, and lime juice for my citrus here. I have lots and lots and lots of fresh chopped garlic for this recipe, some oregano, ground cumin, kosher salt, and some fresh chopped cilantro. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our Ziploc bag. I'm going to put my turkey tenderloins right inside it. Amazing. Done with that. Now, in my Ziploc bag, I'm going to pour about 1 cup worth of orange juice. And you guys can have fun with these ratios at home. You don't have to use my ratios. You can use equal parts lemon juice, lime juice, orange juice. But I kind of like 3-2-1 orange, lemon, lime, just because for me I love that orange flavor, a little bit sweeter. And I just think that's a really good balance when we go the 3-2-1 route. Cool thing about when you're marinating citrus is it's got some acid. It's also going to emphasize the tenderization of whatever it is you're marinating with it. Next, some fresh chopped garlic. It's about 3 cloves there. About a teaspoon of dried oregano. Half teaspoon of ground cumin, however you say it. Half teaspoon of kosher salt. And about 3 tablespoons of chopped fresh cilantro. And we're going to take our Ziploc bag, get all the air out of it, seal it up, and just give it a nice massage, just like that. And we're going to let this marinate in your refrigerator for 1 hour to overnight. With citrus marinades or really acidic marinades, you don't really want it to marinate for more than a day because if it does, it's going to start to break down the nature of the protein. It might create a funny texture to it. So don't let it go more than a day. And all it really needs is an hour. All right. So while that's happening, our turkey tenderloin kebabs, let's give a quick temp check on those and our turkey tenderloin cutlets. Boom, perfect. Those are done. I'll pull these right off the grill. And the great thing about doing this for you guys today is I have dinner ready for my family. And 3 different options for them. Now we're going to check the kebabs, what the temperature's at. Almost there, a little bit longer. Just going to move them over on this side of the grill. Push forward. Let this finish cooking. Now you can see from cooking over on this side, we need a little bit of a mess of the grill. So that's why we're going to bring out our hot grill brush, our wire grill brush. I'm just going to brush down those grill grates, get them all nice and clean. Really important when you are cooking that you clean and oil your grill before cooking, because that will prevent things from sticking. And also, you don't want any of those burnt carbony bits onto the food that you're making because it's not going to taste good. So always make sure you clean your grill. All right. So I have a turkey tenderloin here that I've already pre-marinated for us to save on the time. I'm going to turn my burner off. I'm going to give a quick spritz onto the grill grates. Turn my burner back on. Go. And now I'm going to take this marinated turkey tenderloin out of the bag. I'm going to let all that citrus drip off. Beautiful. I'm going to put it right on the grill. Now, since this turkey tenderloin is whole, it's uncut. It's going to take a little bit longer to cook than the cutlets will, obviously, because the cutlets are super thin. And it's going to take a little bit longer to cook than the kebabs, because, again, the kebabs are smaller cut than the turkey tenderloin it is itself. But what I like to do when cooking this, it's about 5 minutes. 4 minutes, we're going to cook it. Then we're going to turn it onto a hot part of the grill, cross it 90 degrees so we get those beautiful hash marks. And then we're going to flip it onto another hot part of the grill for about 4 minutes, and then turn it again 90 degrees for those beautiful hash marks. And then I'm going to put it up on the upper deck and close the lid and let it slowly finish cooking until it gets to that internal temperature of 160. Again, it's going to carry up those few degrees to 165 for a perfectly cooked, gorgeous looking turkey tenderloin breast. So here we have one that I've already cooked for you guys. It literally is about the size of a chicken breast. And for me, personally, simple is always king. I'm going to take just some plain old white rice that I cooked off. My kids love white rice. It's always an easy crowd pleaser. In my white rice, I put a little bit of salt and pepper and onion powder and garlic powder just to give it a little bit more flavor and pizzazz. We're going to take it and put some rice right in the center of the plate. Just like that. And this was 1 cup of dry rice, which expands quite a bit of rice. And I'm going to be right back to grab a clean knife. Stay right there. Don't go away. You guys can watch the grill for me while I'm over here making my knife, making sure that nothing's catching on fire. Everything's staying nice and calm. I'm sure it is. All right. And another great important thing, whenever we are cooking larger cuts of meat, smaller cuts of meat, let them rest. This turkey tenderloin's been off since around 2 o'clock, so it's been resting for about 40 minutes now. That's much longer than we want it to be, but this is going to eat great hot. It's going to eat great room temperature. It's going to eat great cold. That's the beauty of all of these sorts of things. You could even take this, slice it thin, and put it on a sandwich. It's just going to add all that amazing mojo flavor and flair. So now I'm going to take it. Look at this. Oh, God, it looks so beautiful. Look at how juicy. I wish you guys were here with me. How juicy and gorgeous this turkey tenderloin is. But I'm going to continue just to slice right down it, just like this. I'm going to go right to our plate, fan it out over our rice. If you had a nice fun sauce, you could drizzle a sauce over it. If you like some herbs, you could put some herbs on it. If you want to do something super simple, like just add a little bit more olive oil, salt, pepper, or any of the garlic, or any other flavor profiles to it. And you have a delicious mojo marinated grilled turkey tenderloin, orange juice, lemon juice, lime juice, garlic, cumin, cilantro, salt. That's all there is to it. Ready to give this guy a bite. Here we go. Ready? Like that. Amazing. So good. The citrus, it's jumping out. That cilantro is really nice and bright. For me, garlic, I love it. It's just a beautiful, simple dinner that's really ready. Under 30 minutes at your home. Marinated the night before, so you pull it out when you get home. Fire up your grills. And you have an incredible, delicious, healthy, nutritious meal. All using fresh turkey tenderloins that is in the refrigerated section of your grocery store, usually right next to the pork tenderloins or next to where the ground turkey might be is where I always find them. And it's certainly something that I encourage all of you guys to put into your daily repertoires of cooking at home for your friends and family. It's just too good not to. And I think lots of times as consumers, we don't even know it's there. So take a little look next time you walk down the aisle. There's tons of different brands for it. Doesn't matter what the brand is. As long as you're eating the turkey tenderloins, you're marinating, you're cooking them, serving them up, it's always going to be a happy, delicious eats, and you won't be able to go wrong. So Korean barbecue sauce glazed turkey tenderloin kebabs, Dijon and balsamic marinated grilled turkey tenderloin cutlets with Caesar salad, and a super simple mojo marinated grilled turkey tenderloin with just some simple rice, and dinner is ready to go. I hope you guys have been a little inspired by these really delicious, simple videos and recipes. You can find all these recipes available at nationalturkeyfederation.com, Turkey Smoke. Go to the websites, find them, print them out, cook them up, and I promise they're going to be delicious eats. Guys, my name is Matt Abdoo. You can check us out. We are pigbeachbarbecue.com, pigbeachnyc.com. We have locations in Astoria, Queens, South Boston, West Palm Beach, Florida. And if you guys are Mets fans, we're also in Citi Field, which is pretty spectacular. And you can check me out at Matt Abdoo on Instagram and Facebook and all those good things for more amazing and delicious content. But be sure to like, follow, subscribe, all of the National Turkey Federation and Turkey Smoke stuff, because they're always coming out with incredible recipes, really great talented chefs and pit masters making amazing dishes, and really just honored to be one of them, teaching you guys a few little tips and tricks today with some 3 simple summer grilling recipes. So I hope you've enjoyed it all. And now's the time. If anybody's got any questions or comments on summer grilling turkey tenderloins, any of that sort of stuff, I'd love to hear from you. But if not, shoot us a message, DM us, and we'll be back. We'll be sure to get back to you when we get those questions and comments and do our best to answer them in the most timeliest of fashions. So until then, fire up the grills, enjoy your summer, and happy eating. We'll see you soon. Thanks, guys.